viewers, welcome back to the Sonic characters, creatures, machines and references in the Sonic in Revenge of the Hedgehog. Do you reckon in this scene when they say this?
Wanted? Nobody said anything about being wanted. What's the matter? You afraid of ghosts? Nothing scares me.
And then they say,
yeah. Do you remember what happened last movie night?
do you recognize Knuckles' screaming face? At first, I thought it might have been similar to Danny's screaming face at the small lizard in Sewer Search, but I realized it wasn't. It was this one. It's a reference to this Knuckles screaming. And as you can see, and do you know what Knuckles was screaming at? It's a ghost from a previous movie, which is a reference to these ghosts. It's a reference to the ghosts who work under the command of the Boo King Sonic X. And even though they might not, and something tells me they could appear in the future of Sonic the Hedgehog live action. In this scene of Knuckles with Danny Helen searching for the abandoned headquarters, when it's only a small cute little lizard. Yep, no ghost. The bio lizard in live action has the ability to change its size, from going from a giant megalania to a small dwarf gecko. Plus, Helen calling a lizard cute is a reference to Sonic X in the Sewer Search. And the funniest thing is, if Danny could have the same formula that his Sonic X counterpart had with Sonic X Helen, both Danny and Helen could easily have the exact same squabble that they had involving lizards, snakes and bugs in the sewer temple of Sonic X. Do you recognize the song that Jerry Robotnik was singing? It's a bit similar to Wonka's song on the Wonka Mobile. And in this scene, when Eggman is not very happy to see his grandfather there, it's a bit similar to this. It's a little bit similar to Boco not being having to see Rouge and pretend to not let Rouge realize it, like this.
Well, at least Rouge isn't here.
Really?
This isn't my day.
If I didn't know better, I might think you're not happy to see me.
Oh, no, Rouge, don't think that.
Oh,
And do you know what the funniest thing is? Rouge was originally going to appear in one of these movies. And she did, but I'll show you a bit later. Later, in this scene, when Sonic says...
someone tell me this is some kind of concussion-induced nightmare? There's 2 Eggmen now?
Double your billions, double your fun. 2 robotics are way worse than 1.
It's a reference to Sonic meeting the Chaos Council, the 5 generations of Eggman in Sonic Prime.
The council? Looks like an Eggman family reunion. When did you call in reinforcements, Eggy? We are not a family, rodent. We are the council. 1 makes 5. 5 makes 1.
And did you know? Professor Joe has the exact same colored mustache to the oldest member of council. That's right. That being the one and only...
Dr. Dunnett.
Go on, you were saying.
Not to mention, in this scene,
Who's the one behind all this? The Shadow Breaker?
The attack on Walter.
Musty old man smell. How dare you insult me with your unsolicited exposition?
the way they insulted Jerry Robotnik was similar to this, with Mr. Dr. Eggman insulting Dr. Dunnett.
But since we can all agree he's too old for the job, too old, horse feathers. Oh, you really will be ancient history. I ought to teach you to respect your elders. See?
In this scene of Jerry Robotnik revealing the eclipse canon was a reference to Sonic X of his time in prison.
The most powerful weapon mankind has ever.
And do you recognize the way the eclipse cannon fired?
Precision strike anywhere on Earth.
Do you recognize this mechanical robot aiming a prism energy beam? Well, you have. It's this. It was just like Nine's prism energy cannon that he used
The egg jokes.
It's a bit similar to Knuckles' crab joke in this scene.
Next time he should grab more careful.
Wonder why
And in this scene when Sonic says to Shadow,
Shadow, wait. Don't do this. I know you're hurting, but don't let that change who you are inside.
and Shadow responding,
50 years reliving what they did to her. This is who I am inside.
it's a bit similar from the episode 9 Lives of Sonic trying to stop Nine from creating a robot army. And now that I think all Sonic's attempts to read in Shadow play out the exact same as Sonic's attempts to read with Nine in Age of the Grim. And do you recognize this? Eggman Land, which is another bit of his empire, and the fact there were 2 times that Eggman mentions his Eggman Land. He mentions Eggman Land at the start of the Sonic games Unleashed.
Now I just need to harness its power. Eggman Land will finally come to be. A victim to the charms of
Sonic
my
and
greatest
Eggman
robot
were-
yet.
A
And
robot?
Sonic and Eggman tried to create Eggman Land in this episode of a robot army. Do you recognize the robot costume that Eggman was wearing? Well, I figured out who it was. Boco. One of Eggman's robots was Sonic X on a Deco, and you can see they're the same robot. And Deco and Deco and Boco were also Sonic Prime. The orange egg forces are Deco, and the grey egg forces are Boco. Since the orange ones are the same height as Deco, and the grey ones are the same height as Boco. And the samurai egg forces that Deep had are Boco, since they're the same white and red. And do you recognize the scene up? And do you recognize this guy? He's Robotnik Claus from the movie, the Christmas film, Sonic Christmas Blast. See you next time!